if she's black. I look, when I tell y'all that, that's just my preference.
Right.
I don't mess with the BW.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that y'all shouldn't. Just because I don't mess with the BW, that don't mean that y'all shouldn't.
Right.
If you can find you somebody that's good, a decent woman, BW, then go ahead, have at it. I just don't. I'm not gonna fool with them.
But I ain't gonna lie, I have had the other relationship with the problem that you speak about.
With the BW?
Yeah, with the BWs.
Yeah. The BW is gonna bring you a lot of problems, a lot of trouble. All right, folks. Now I finally got the YouTube channel fixed. My goodness, I had some issues. They changed some things, and then my joint got all mixed up. All right. But yeah, brother. I mean, I wish you the best for your upcoming marriage, and I hope that you guys remain married for a long time. You got any kids with her?
No, we don't have no kids right now with each other.
You got kids separately? Y'all got kids?
Yeah, we both got daughters. My daughter's 17, her daughter 8.
Okay. All right. So I mean, and this is y'all first marriage each?
Yeah, this both our first marriage.
Okay.
I'm 37. She's 32. She a nurse practitioner, and I'm a salesman. I do sales for gas electricity companies for the last 12 years.
Okay. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you for coming on and speaking up and saying that you enjoy this stream and this platform. Thank you, my brother, and salute to you, and good luck on your marriage.
Thanks. And keep on with your success, man. You're gonna grow.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Sure.
Folks, for 1 second, I'm gonna be off of this platform on the IG because I have to make sure this is going to my YouTube stream, because I just was able to fire it up and now we successful on the YouTube channel. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, we good now. We good to go. Appreciate y'all for bearing with me through that little hiccup. You guys should be good to go now. Listen, if you are a man or a woman, you can join the stream tonight. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. My goal tonight is I want to talk to the men. I want to have this conversation and make this stream available later for men to watch. You can go back and watch it on the YouTube channel, however you want to watch it. But I want to make sure I have a conversation with the men, because this is very important for y'all to know. To the men listening and watching, do not repeat the things that you see the women today doing. Matter of fact, here, we're just going to do this. To the men listening and watching, do not repeat the things that you see women today doing. Let me tell y'all something. They are going to regret heavily the things that they have done, the mistakes that they have made, the chances that they had with a good man, the good guys that they passed up on. Trust me, they're gonna regret it. They're gonna regret it. Sorry about that, folks. All right, I just had to update my live stream so that I can go back live on the IG. All right, there we go. They're going to regret all of their mistakes that they've made. They're going to regret all the different men that they slept with, the different guys that they, had an opportunity to be with, that they should have been in a long-term relationship with. They're going to regret all that. And you don't want to be like them. I'm going to say that again. You don't want to be like the women of today, who are eventually going to regret all of the BS and the foolishness that they've done. They're going to regret all the sticks that they've got stuck by. They're going to regret all the sticks they got stuck by, if y'all understand me. They're going to regret every good guy that was a potential that they have for marriage, because they're going to want to be married. They're going to want to be married later in life. They're going to want a husband. I'm going to tell the men this. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Don't live your life being reckless like them and saying, "No, F that. I'm not going to have no wife." Because guess what? You still more than likely, you're going to be doing something with a woman. When you're doing something with a woman, you're more than likely going to get her pregnant. Or with the rate of what's going on out here, you're going to catch something on your pee-pee or on your mouth, something that you don't want to have. And that's why, listen, I know that there's a lot of fools out there that ain't gonna listen to nothing I have to say. But to the men that actually listening to the sound of my voice, find you a good, decent, honest, wholesome woman that ain't had a whole bunch of men that's been up inside of her and been around her. Find that woman. If she's really good to you, love her, marry her, and spend your life with her. Let these jokers run amok. Don't do what they're doing. Don't run amok like them. Don't be foolish like them. Don't be running through a whole bunch of, because let me tell you something. You're going to get reckless with it. You're not going to be able to keep playing with fire and not get burned. Do y'all hear me? Come on, Guru. You telling them now, brother. Let them know what it is. You can't keep playing with no fire and not get burned. These jokers, they're doing too much out here today. They're very reckless. They're dangerous. They don't listen, right? And if you end up with get one of them pregnant or get messed up by one of them, it's going to be over for you. You don't want one of the worst things you can do in life is have a baby with a no good woman. That's one of that will mess your life up. I've been seen it cripple and weaken some of the best men. Some of the men that thought they were so tough. Some of the men that have been military, years of military, law enforcement, all kind of stuff. They thought they were so tough. You get crippled by a no good woman. She gonna use every tactic you didn't even know existed. And she going to, yes, thank you, brother, for putting that Houston fire. She gonna set your thing on fire and set your mind on fire. She gonna set you on fire. She gonna drain you of your money, your resources. She gonna mess up your mind and mess up your time. Walaikum salam. Thank you so much, Cassandra. And this is not to say, of course, I'm not saying all women don't have. That's why I'm telling you right now, get you a decent, honest, wholesome woman. Don't repeat what these jokers are doing. Let them go. They saying out here, they don't want no man. They don't need no man. They don't need no husband. Who cares about a husband? It's not all about being married. Don't let that be your goal. Let your goal be marriage. Let your goal be settling down. Let your goal be finding the right one. Let your goal be to make sure that your children are raised in one household with a really good woman who's going to take care of you, who's going to honor you as the husband. Let your goal be that. Don't let your goal be to play in those streets and see how many of these jokers you can go through. I seen a man the other day. You know what? I was watching, I think somebody sent me maybe the video. The lot lizards that be in the parking lots waiting on these truckers, right? Dirty, nasty jokers. Let me tell you something. The brother got set up. I don't know if it was a officer that got him, or I don't know if it was just a regular 304. Either way, if it was a 304 officer or just a regular 304. He paid for that joker. You already know his trucking. You can go for, look, he instantly probably went from making 6 figures, whatever, to being jobless instantly. From one nasty joker. If he had a wife, a good one, and she's probably traveling with him, he can get all his needs met. You don't have to worry about trying to get some nasty lot lizard from some parking lot somewhere that's going to put some type of disease, something nasty on top of them. Shout out to the people over here on the YouTube channel. Hit the like button if you're just joining in on the YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're over here on the IG page, tap the screen, hit the like button, and share this stream if you haven't shared it yet. Share. There's some young men that I know. A lot of y'all know. Some young brothers. Share it with them. Send it to their IG. Send it to their cell phone. Tell them they need to get in here and listen to this message because they don't want to get messed up. They don't want to get crippled. They don't want to get weakened. You going to mess yourself up for good. I had my first boyfriend at 17 years of age. We're in our late 60s, still together with one daughter. Excellent. Love to hear that. First boyfriend, that's a good woman right there. First boyfriend, that's exactly what you want. You see what she just wrote in those comments, Ruth Ann? She said she had her first boyfriend at 17, and now they're in their late 60s with one daughter. Come on, Guru. That's what you want right there. You winning if you can find you a woman like that. You winning if you can find you a woman like that. Woman like that is priceless. Woman like that gonna always be by your side. She gonna be there with you through the thick and thin. From 17 to in their 60s. My goodness. Woman like that is the type of woman that's gonna help you build, help you make, listen, you become the best man. You become the best version of yourself. You're gonna become the greatest man you can be with a really soft, sweet, feminine, loving woman by your side. She automatically gonna boost your masculinity. Come on, Guru, you talking to him tonight, brother. You talking to him tonight. She automatically gonna boost the masculinity. Automatically. Folks, do me a favor if you haven't done it. Tap the screen, share the stream. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. If you're over on the YouTube channel, hit the like button so we can keep this thing going right now. I know I got some people that want to talk to me tonight, and you can request up. I'll talk to you tonight. But this message is specifically for the men. I need to talk to the men. I need the men to wake up tonight. I need y'all to stop following the ways of these no good, wicked 304s. Don't repeat, don't say they not for recreational use. Just because they out here acting like they recreational use, you don't use them for recreation. If they out here for recreation, you don't use them for recreation. You get you somebody good. You get you somebody that's honest, somebody that's wholesome. Find you a good woman. Don't use these jokers for no recreation. Thank you so much for joining. If you wanted to join, go ahead, brother. No problem. Go ahead and join. You can request up. I don't have no problem talking to the men tonight because this message is for men. This message is for men. Somebody said that's real. Yeah, this is some of the realest talk you ever going to hear. Listen, your mama not going to talk to you about no stuff like this. Oh, I got too many brothers up here right now. All right, hold on. Let me bring one at a time. Hold on one second.
He can talk. I'm driving.
Who are you, brother? What's your name?
My name is Guru. How you doing?
No, the brother that's driving. What is your IG name?
Train, bro.
Okay, all right.
What's going on?
All right, I'll bring you back, brother. No problem. Let me talk to this brother right here for a minute. Hold on one second, brother. Let me bring you up here on this screen. Give me 1 second so that everybody else can see you. All right, there we go. All right, what's going on with you, brother?
How you doing, Guru? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing excellent. Appreciate you.
So I'm 25 years old, man. Just started making about $50K a year, and I'm working on my health. And I've been dating a young lady. She has 2 children. I don't have any kids, man. She has 2 children. We've been dating for about a year, and I've been having some problems with her dealing with the child's father. And I'm feeling more like just a caretaker than I do a boyfriend or somebody that she wants to be with. So a part of me is ready to just cut it completely off, man. And
how long y'all been together?
We've been together for about a year, almost a year now.
You said how many kids she got?
She has 2.
What are the ages?
1 and 4.
You got with her when she just had the baby?
Yeah.
Where's the father?
He's in her life, but
It's 2 different baby daddies she got?
No, one baby's father. One baby daddy.
What happened? Why did they split up right when she was having the baby?
I don't know, man. I guess things weren't working out, as they say.
Okay, look, I'm going to tell you something, brother. I will never recommend ever to any brother to stick with a woman or get with a woman that just had a baby, right?
Yeah, man.
I once dealt with a woman that just had a baby, right? But I'm going to tell you, it was a time in my life where I was not in a good mental space.
Yeah.
And I can tell that's probably where you're at.
Yeah, man. It's not.
Why are you overweight right now? Why are you so overweight right now?
I've been overweight my whole life, but I just got connected to a trainer about a month ago, and so far I'm down 40 pounds, just within 1 month, just by walking and all that type of stuff. So
excellent.
I
like to hear that.
With my trainer.
Excellent. I like to hear that. Listen to what I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. The reason a lot of times that we end up being with people that we shouldn't be with, right? We're in a bad mental state, and a lot of that is because we don't have enough options.
Yeah.
We don't have enough options. And do you know how a man increases his options?
By becoming a better version of himself.
Yes. Not a better version, the best version.
Correct.
Let me give you something that I actually was doing a one-on-one, and I would highly recommend you doing a one-on-one with me so I can deep dive into your life. But let me tell you something. I wrote this down. I came up with it while I was doing a one-on-one. I wrote it on this sticky note. I said, no great woman, and you can use this for a woman or a man. If you're a man, then listen to what I'm saying. If you're a woman, just flip it. No great woman is going to fall in love with the worst version of you.
Yeah.
I want you to remember that and keep that and ponder on that all the time. If you want a great woman, she's not going to fall in love with the worst version of you.
Yeah.
And I want you to think about that, though. Who would fall in love with the worst version of you? What kind of woman would be with the worst version of you? What do you think?
A woman who is, someone who just can get what they can, not really looking to be with me, just to receive. It wouldn't really be a real relationship. It would be like more just solely for receiving. But other than that, no one.
You already admitted you're not the best version of yourself right now, and that you're trying to get there. You just started. Now think about this. You just started, you said, with a job that you're making $50K.
Yeah, I just got I was working at a hospital, but now with another organization, a nonprofit, I'm making about $50K.
Brother, if you get her pregnant, that's going to go down to $25K real fast. Because half of your money is going to be gone. Was she married to the children's father?
No, never been married. None of that.
Get away, brother. Get out of that situation. Get out of that situation right now. You need to work on yourself. You need to build your confidence, your self-esteem, your reading. You need to get in the gym. I'm probably in the best shape of my life, right? I'm surprised myself at times when I, take my shirt off and I'm like, man, I'm in really good shape right now. And that's from consistency. You have to develop a plan and be consistent about your diet and about your exercise.
Yeah.
That's just like this, right? I noticed that for instance, I'll give you an example. My YouTube channel and my Instagram channel just started to take off a lot, right? But my YouTube channel been suffering because I haven't really put no effort into it. I haven't been consistent with it. But I made a conscious effort to now be consistent with my YouTube channel, and now it's starting to move up a little bit. But that's what you got to do, brother. You got to be consistent.
Yeah.
You can't take your foot off the gas. You got to be consistent and not think and not worry about no woman right now, especially that woman.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially that. But brother, I would highly recommend schedule a one-on-one with me so we can talk more in depth, so I can deep dive into your life. You can get there from the link tree in my bio. All right, brother?
I got you, man. I look forward to it.
All right.
Thanks,
Have
man.
a good night.
You too, man.
All right. Folks, hit the like button if you're over on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't done it yet, we need your support. The Black Guru needs your support. We need still 4 more people to contribute. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I don't care what you do before our hour runs out for this critical information I'm providing, especially to the brothers. We need some brothers tonight to contribute to this stream, especially to the men. If you're over on the YouTube channel, you can hit the super chat, or you can hit the link tree in my that I'm about to pin right now. You can hit the link tree. To the men that are listening, no great woman. I want you guys to think about that. That's something that you heard from the Black Guru. I came up with it while I was in a one-on-one. No great woman is going to be with you when you're at your worst. She's not going to be attracted to a man at his worst. Really good and great women are attracted to men and want to be with men that display high levels of confidence, that are secure in themselves, that have good income coming in, decent income coming in, and they're, and they are confident. But most importantly, if you just have decent income, but you can make her feel secure, how in the hell are you gonna make a woman feel good and secure if you're not even feeling good and secure in yourself? If you 60, 100 pounds, 200, 300, 400 pounds overweight, there's no way you're going to be secure in yourself as a man. No way. It's not possible. You're not going to feel secure in yourself. You got to first feel secure in yourself. And what I mean secure, I mean you got to be pleased with yourself. Debt will swallow you up. A no good woman will swallow you up. Right? Having all kind of children out here by different women, that will swallow you up. Having a record, you can't get ahead because of a record, that will swallow you up. It's life. Life will swallow you up. Shout out to, let me give these Cash App shout outs. Thank you guys so much for appreciating and supporting the Black Guru and the truth. Shout out to Sarge. He said, much love, brother. Salute to you, Sarge. Thank you, brother, for hitting the Cash App. Shout out to Perry. Thank you so much. Said, I'm tuned in for tonight's message. Thank you so much. Salute to you, Perry. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Jerome, my brother that came over from the other platform. Follow me. True supporters follow me from the other platform and definitely are here tonight for the message. Be here for the, see, look, this is what I love about this, folks. You're here for the message. The true supporters, people that rock with the Black Guru and the message, you're here for the message because you know the importance of this content. This tells you a lot where we're at in society. This tells you so much. There's so many people that don't want to grow. They don't want to hear a good message. They don't want to come out of the state that they're in. Listen, there's a lot of people that rather live in filth than get their house clean and spend a week or 2 weeks or whatever length of time it takes and clean that thing up. They don't want to spend the time doing that. Daydream or whoever you are coming in here talking about who looking for a side ninja, brother, you gone the hell up off my stream. That's not what we do over here. Don't come in here. You coming in here trolling. Shout out to Light and Love by Lena. Thank you so much, sister, for the support. I really appreciate you. And Taryn said, keep your foot on the pedal. I enjoy your content. Foot ain't coming off the pedal. The foot ain't coming off the pedal. The foot ain't coming off the pedal. If you're a woman tonight, you can come up and have this conversation. Whether you agree or disagree with me, it doesn't matter to me. As long as you're respectful. As long as you're respectful. If you're a respectful woman, I'll talk to you. If you're disrespectful, you're going to be gone. So just be respectful. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, brother, you can join the live. Give me 1 second. Back to what I was saying. If you want to join the live, just hit the plus. It should be a little plus button at the bottom where you can request. I want y'all to understand as men, especially the men that are going through some type of bad situation right now. Your situation is not going to become better until you decide to change the situation. You got to change the situation. You can't wait. The woman that you with or that you rely on, depending on, she's not going to change. You got to make the choice. You got to either make the choice to that you're going to be fully in committed, or you got to make the choice to get the hell away and stay the hell away from her. You got to make the choice. You have to make the choice. She's not going to one day wake up and be like, okay, I need to do this and do that and take care of my man. She's not going to do that. She's not going to do that. That's something that you need to do as a man. You got to be a man, step up. It's hard. I like one brother put it this way to me before. He said, life is hard, but choose your hard. Life is hard, but you got to choose your hard. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? Hey, look, I just started making content. I'm taking it serious, you feel me? I'm committed. And I've always wanted to like talk about this, you know what I'm saying? Because I notice this. I'm very observant. I notice a lot of shit. And like beautiful women, I notice they act completely different. Like let's say she's like a 6, let's just say a 7 or higher, right? I noticed that when they, for example, if a woman, let's say like how you be getting the women that don't work out, don't take care of themselves, low self-esteem, I notice off the jump, they just move different, you know what I'm saying? They operate different. You know what I mean? And the women that have low self-esteem, they tend to they're more desperate. You know what I'm saying? They take care of their man. They don't have many options. Their energy is just completely different. And then sometimes they have this overconfidence, which is like, whoa, hold on, baby, you ain't even that bad. You know, it's like, and I notice a lot of chicks that's not even that bad, they act like they're bad. So it's like they're just all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. You made a great point. Y'all can never get hung, and I know we're visual, and we get hung up a lot of time on a woman's looks. Never get hung up on a woman's looks. This is what you need to pay attention to in a woman, right? Signs, negative toxic signs will show based on her history. You got to look at her past and her history. Mm-hmm. You can't look at her based on, oh, I can do this with her, whatever. No. You know, well, she said she can tell you whatever. She can act like whatever, but you got to go by her history. If she have a history, y'all should notice every time I talk to a lot of these women up here, I start to talk to them about what was your last relationship? What was your last 5 relationships? What happened with your marriage? Because I'm trying to figure out their decision making. A woman that have poor decision making, right, for a long period of time is a really bad sign. She's not going to change. Now, if she had one mistake she made and then she totally switched and changed it up and she did it pretty quickly and she ain't done nothing like that no more, then you can have more confidence in that type of woman. But you got to look beyond the looks. I hope y'all remember that in y'all head. You got to look beyond the looks. Go ahead.
Nah, this is crazy that you mentioned that, because I made a video on YouTube talking about it was related to women, you know what I'm saying? Showing my love to black women because that's what I love. But I was giving them an example, as far as they're more than their looks. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about how they have to go within themselves and learn more about their energy, their frequency. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it's all about the frequency. You know what I mean? And a lot of women in general right now, they're so disconnected because they're so focused outside of them instead of focusing within. You know what I mean? And this is the problem with black women right now to this point. Once they learn how to operate the frequency and they have more balance, more structure in their lives, they know how to treat people. You know what I mean? They're so outside of themselves that this is one of the biggest issues right now. This is one of the biggest issues. They're so disconnected from who they truly are, from their, you know, because they're so focused outside of them. You know what I mean?
I understand,
and once you learn about that, that right there changes everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I understand, brother. But you know what? They're not going to change, right? They're not going to change. You got to pretty much just take them for whoever they are, whatever they are right now, and you got to move. You got to find the women that will cooperate, that are on your program. But I appreciate you, brother, for joining tonight. Thank you so much, brother. Have a good night, all right? Folks, do me a favor. To everyone watching right now, everyone watching, do me a favor if you haven't done it yet. Tap the screen, hit the like button, share this stream if you haven't shared it yet. No problem at all. Listen, if you are a woman especially, and you're listening to what I'm saying, and you have sons, you should be having your sons watch and listen to my content all the time. It's going to save their life. If I was able to go back and listen to myself at, let's say, 14, 15 years old, oh my goodness, I would be so ahead right now. I would be so ahead. First of all, I probably would have never even thought about messing with no BW. The first thing I probably would have did is I probably would have said, man, this brother keep preaching about he don't mess with no BW. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to do like him. That's the first thing I probably would have did and said, well, he's saying no BWs. Let me go and figure out who can I mess with. This brother's saying he like Asian women. Let me see what's going. Why he like these Asian women so much? What do you got to say about these Asian women? And I would have been trying to take all these notes and figure out, because this brother is saying that a really good woman can change your life as a man, can set you on a good direction, put you on a good course. That's the first thing. Brother said he's late, but good to see you. No problem. Thank you for joining the stream. If you're late, no problem. You can go back and watch the replay on the YouTube channel in the morning or whatever. Whenever you get time, you can go back and watch it. That's the title of the stream. The title you see up here will be similar to what you see on the YouTube channel. Sister said, BW's watching, support me. I know. Listen, I'm not talking to the... to the women that are BWs that watch and support me, nothing but love for you, sisters, right? Because I know you're some of the few good women left, or the ones that are trying to be better, and you don't think and act like these other jokers out here. But I'm saying, overall, if I was younger and I would have been listening, I would have been like, dang, he's saying that there really ain't none out there. There's not many out there. I would have took that advice and ran with it. I wouldn't have tried to spend 20 years trying to find, 20 years trying to find a good BW. No, we're not spending 20 years. Lady, you say I suck because you don't like what I'm saying. Are you mad because you wanted a BWs that ain't no good? You must be a no good BW yourself, because it's only the ones that are no good that get mad at what I'm saying. Even my own mother recognizes that there ain't really no good ones of y'all left. The real good ones was way back in the day. Most of y'all today can't stick with no man for no 20, 30 years. You couldn't tell me, hey, Guru, if you ask the average of these men out here, do you think you can find a really good BW and take her right now, marry her, and be with her for the rest of your life? Be with her for 30, 40 years? Hell no. Most of the brothers would say, hell no. They would say, hell no. It's not just me. Trust me. That's why so many of these brothers have been following, picking up on this content, because they know. They like, man, this brother is speaking the truth. Exactly. She didn't want to come join. So since you said I suck, we're going to get you out of the live in a second. Run your mouth and say something else in here. Run your mouth and say something else in here and you're going to be gone. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Somebody said they pray for their son's future for a godly black woman. Lady, unless you can find some miracle of some type of Christian church organization, I don't even know, because I can tell you right now, not even the Muslim BWs, and a lot of them are in Philly and in the Northeast. Listen, I didn't know. I was like, oh, we got some Muslim BW sisters in the Northeast and Philly and things of this nature. And I had no idea how bad they were. They just put on a hijab. That's the only difference. They talk crazy, act crazy. One I just came across the other day, a teen mom. She a teen mom. You hear me? She's a teen mom. Wearing a hijab. Trying to give advice on the internet. Would you marry a BW and put all my finances in her name? Hell no. Even if I did marry, I'm not putting all my finances in her name. Hell no. Hell no. You crazy. You done lost your mind. He said, the brother said, would I marry a BW and put all my finances in her name? Hell no. No, 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 no. I had a Muslim BW and she was the biggest mistake I ever had. Wow. Look at what these brothers are writing in here. Folks, this is water in my cup. I don't drink no liquor. Just so some of y'all know. Some of y'all brothers, look, you can discipline yourself and do just what I'm doing. You don't gotta listen. A lot of your problems come from either, I talk to a lot of brothers too. A lot of our problems come from debt and women. Money situation, job situation, and women. That's where a lot of our stress comes from. You knock out, listen, you can knock out the debt yourself. You can start working on the debt, knocking that out. And if you single, listen, you can sip every night. You can get up early, go to the gym, and then by the time nighttime come, drink your, yes, money and women. Those are two of the biggest depressing things for men. You can drink your water. You can sit there and watch Black Guru show and drink sip on your water. Let that be your new drink. Just sip every time you take a sip. Like, I ain't got no problems though. I ain't got no crazy woman in my life. I ain't got nobody over here talking to me crazy, acting crazy, put bleach in my clothes, all of that stuff. Y'all got to remember, I'm going to tell you right now to the men in here. These jokers, the reason why I say don't, with going back with the topic, don't do what they're doing. Don't repeat their mistakes. Don't do what you see women are doing today. The reason why I talk like that and say stuff like that is because they are the worst decision makers that I've ever seen. These jokers today, I believe they're the worst decision makers in the history of time. Cave women made better decisions than this. Come on, Guru. Do y'all hear me? Cave women made better decisions than these jokers today. And these jokers today, they got all of their knowledge through their phone. They got all these degrees and all these careers they got. But I believe I'd rather have a cave woman. She can, at least I can teach her. She start from scratch. She's not going to be out here trying to try out every different type of PP and all that stuff. She wouldn't have been out here getting low. She would have been more likely to follow her husband. Why is that BW are so bad for black men, but when BW get with the Caucasian man, they tend to have successful marriages? You're not having no successful marriage. There are very few Caucasian men that want to be with no BW. You talking crazy, lady. Y'all don't have very many options with Caucasian men. Y'all don't have, I'm going to say that again. Folks, if you're over here on the IG, support the stream by hitting the little icon for the badges. Support the stream. Where are the women at tonight? Y'all got a lot to say in this comments. Where y'all at? Since y'all got so much to say, come on. Oh, I forgot. They're not going to come on camera because they looking too rough. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Maybe I have to, since they've been asking me, Guru, do it. Maybe I'll do a daytime show tomorrow so they can stop complaining and moaning and groaning and saying, you come on too late. We be in the bed or we be in our night clothes. Okay, maybe I'll come on a little bit earlier tomorrow, midday. Maybe on the weekend I'll do midday streams or something like that. Can't do them on the weekends. I can do them, but on the weekdays I can't do midday stream. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Shout out to brother Carl for the badge. Thank you, brother. Back to what I was saying. He's y'all are not out here getting married by Caucasian men. There's very few of y'all. They don't tend to marry. Everyone tends to stick in their own kind. Hispanic men usually stick with themselves, with their own. Caucasian men stick with their own. And black men actually are the most open and out here looking at other options of women way more. Black men are the only men that are looking outside. The ones that want to marry, the ones that want to have wives, they're out here looking beyond the BW. Caucasian men, usually they look at the Caucasian woman first. Hispanic men look at the Hispanic woman first. Asian men look at the Asian woman first. It's not like that. Don't y'all see what it's become? It's not like that for the black man anymore. Do y'all hear me? It's not like that for the black man anymore. The black man is more or less looking at other races of women today. I didn't say that there were no Caucasian men with BW. Y'all hard-headed. Y'all hard-headed. I didn't say that there were none. I said that it's not likely to happen. Very few. Y'all marriage numbers are the worst. BW's marriage numbers are the worst of all women.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
I just want to tell you you're doing a good job, man. I'm glad to see you be on the show. Keep the good work up, and I'm going to donate to you. Take care, my brother.
All right, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining and saying that. Look, I'm glad we got brothers that recognize what I'm saying and they hear truth, they recognize truth, and they're running with it, right? I'm glad we got brothers that are recognizing what I'm saying. And I want y'all to notice something. We don't have women that are coming in here tonight because really they can't refute what I'm saying. The only time they come in and want to bother me is when they want to argue, right? Or when they think they can get some free advice. But I tell them, I don't give you no free advice. You got to pay for a session. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. I just want to tell you, man, you're doing your thing, man. At first, when I started watching you, I was like, you know, you be speaking the truth, man. 99.9% of the time. Just keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. Have a good night.
Appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you.
All right. Yeah. No, I appreciate especially men of color that are giving me support because, you know, initially men of color, you know, they just, hey, bro, this ain't it, you know, all that other stuff. But it didn't take them long. It didn't take the men long to say, nah, this brother, he's speaking. Once they start hearing a little bit more, they said, nah, this is good, logical talk. He's speaking facts. He's speaking the truth out here. So that's what we're doing out here. We're speaking the truth. But I want y'all to notice something as men. When I talk like this, right, because and I want you to notice something else. Why is my Cash App pinned? You a fool. You about to get the hell up out of my stream. I bet you busted too. I bet you're busted. You talking about why is my Cash App pinned? I bet you're busted. I bet you're busted. You see how goofy they are? Hey, you know, just prove my point. This is exactly why I don't deal with the BW. Yep. And she said she ain't gonna come in here either. That tells me right there she probably busted. But look, just prove my point again why I don't deal with them. You see how they act? You see how they behave? They're worse than children, worse than toddlers. You come in here asking a foolish question. Obviously, my Cash App is pinned because I asked for people to support my content and they do support it. They donate to me. They send me Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and they support with badges. Where are we at with the badges tonight? Oh, we way down. We still need like 20 more people. Let's go, fellas, especially the men. Let's go, fellas. I don't care what you support with the badges over here on the Instagram. And this right here helps the Black Guru grow even more, to get the message out even more. Because we need more men to hear this and wake up. Hit the little heart button at the bottom, I think it is, so that you can get, if you're watching over here on the IG, so that you can get some badges. Let's keep going with the message. Somebody said BWs are the ops to the black man. Yes. Yes, I believe so too. I believe so too. Don't waste your time or you're waiting to subscribe. If you can't subscribe from here while I'm live, you can go to my main profile and it'll let you subscribe. I already had several more. Just subscribe from my profile page. Shout out to, is it Damon? Shout out to Damon for buying another badge. Thank you, my brother. Filling up those badges tonight. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to Low Eyes. Thank you so much, Low Eyes. Appreciate you. Back to what I was saying. These jokers will listen. She's one of them that came in here and proved my point. You never been on my page before, so it's a legit question. No, that's not a legit question. Why else would, I mean, see, y'all don't use common sense. If you can't look what she's writing in the comments, y'all. Look what she's writing. Look at the cuss word she's using. I just want to leave it in there so y'all can see it. Her name is Melanista 83. Look at that joker. You want me to say 3 positive things about black women? Okay, come on camera and I will. Come on camera and I will. Let's see what you look like on camera first. Let's see. Exactly, you declined. See? Look, they can't deal with me. See, because here's the thing. If you want me to say 3 positive things about you, I'm not going to say it about BWs in general. I'll say 3 positive things about you. But you ain't going to come on camera because you know that you ain't nothing for me to look at. You ain't nothing for probably nobody to look at. Because without them filters and all that makeup, y'all ain't nothing. You ain't nothing without them filters and all that makeup. And that wig or whatever kind of fake hair, braids, whatever the hell y'all put in y'all head. You ain't nothing without that stuff. Woo! Guru, you hitting them, brother. Give him one of them things. You ain't nothing without that. You can do what? Y'all don't have to say everything y'all want to say in the comments. You can feel free to hit the request and I'll let you up. And then you can do what you need to do. Exactly. Now, I'm telling y'all, brothers, I want y'all to take note. They are afraid to face themselves. They see my content. They see the women on here getting embarrassed. They afraid. They not as smart as they really think they are. Because they already know what's going to happen when they have to face the Black Guru. Right? They know that, just like this topic tonight, they know that all of their mistakes are going to be highlighted. Who are you screwing right now? Who is the last one you screwed? Give me, how about the last 5 you screwed? How about the last 10? None of them was any good. I don't want to talk about them. What does that say about her decision making? I want you brothers to take note of that, because I want the men, I want the brothers to do this. I want y'all to be able to say, the last 2 women I were with, both of them were wonderful women. And I'm still with one of them right now. She's an amazing woman. That's the kind of thing I want the brothers to be able to say. Day 2 time. Shout out to you. Thank you for the badge. Thank you so much for supporting the Black Guru. You beg to differ. I'm not going to keep reading your comments. I don't know what you're writing after that. I don't care. If you don't want to come up and have the conversation and face me and be a woman, then get the hell on. Why do y'all watch me? Don't watch it. Y'all like to argue in the comments and have so much to say, but you have nothing. You can't face a real man. And I can tell you right now, because you're not a real woman. You're not a real woman. Ain't nothing real about most of y'all. And that's another thing, brothers, to the men in here. They fought the stuff that they're doing right now. I'm telling y'all. They are going to highly regret everything. Molly, you want to come back? All right, Molly. You can come back and speak with me. They are going to highly regret all of this stuff that they're doing and what they've done once they hit 55, 65. You're seeing it now. They cry. They big crybabies now. Shout out to brother Neil. He said, I've dated a BW, loud and fake. He can't do it no more. Wow. And I think Neil, he's Indian. Neil, are you Indian, brother? Write in the comment section. He said he can't do it no more. They loud and fake. Come on up, Molly. I don't have all night to play with you. Hit the joint and come up. We're not going to play all night. Let's go. What's the issue? Put your bonnet on or whatever the hell you got to do, and come up. Guru, I don't want to be old and have no husband. Well, if you don't listen to the stuff that I'm saying, you gonna get old and not have no husband. To the men in here, don't follow their footsteps though. Don't follow their footsteps. Don't end up where a lot of them gonna end up with is some disease that's uncurable. Don't follow their footsteps. Don't fall into the trap of getting you a pocket joint to play with on your joint. Don't follow in that trap because they get toys or whatever to play with. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna just be like these women and get me a toy too. Don't get you no toy or no doll. Don't fall in that trap. Find you a really good woman that you can wife. That doll ain't gonna take you to the next level as a man. What's gonna take you to the next level is a really good, feminine, submissive woman. That's gonna take you to the next level. Ain't no doll gonna take you to the next level. Somebody just booked a session. Somebody just booked a one-on-one. Shout out to the person that just booked a one-on-one.
I just wanted to know what the topic was, though. Nobody else coming, so I came. Can you hear me?
Molly, first of all, didn't we talk about this before? Why is your kid still up this late?
It's summer. They don't got no school week. Kick me. This the weekend.
When do they go back to school?
Next month. You know, black women, we get our kids ready to go back to school about 2 weeks before 2 weeks before school start back. You know, we got to get them on the routine again.
How old are your kids?
They 8 and 6.
You talking about you don't care? Ain't it like almost 1 o'clock in the morning or past 1 in the morning over there where you at?
Yes, 12:30. Almost 12:30.
So you think they should just go to bed at any time? They go to bed 3 o'clock in the morning, you don't care?
I never said I ain't care.
Well, that's what it seems like.
I said we were kicking it.
What does that mean, you were kicking it?
We just chilling. We in the house chilling. I don't have work. I don't have school. So. What was the topic?
Don't you read what it say up there? What does that say up there? You tell me. I didn't
understand the topic. Men don't do. Not start doing what women do or what they do. I didn't really fully. I wasn't here from the beginning. I just kind of tuned in.
Okay. Couldn't you have asked me that from the comment section?
You wanted somebody to join, nobody was joining. So I came on.
I've had plenty of brothers that have joined already tonight. I specifically said these jokers that keep running their mouth in the comments.
Oh,
are you a joker? Are you one of the jokers?
No, that's why I said my bad.
Okay. Have you been doing the stuff that I told you to do?
Yeah, I came to talk about the topic. No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. That's all I'm asking is, have you been starting to do that? Okay, good. That's the topic. I'm telling the men not to do the stuff that the women out here are doing. They're out here, the stuff that they're, as far as they don't want to be married, they don't want to be with a man long term, right? A lot of them, they live in a reckless party life where they don't care. They're basically saying F everybody, F the world, F men, and I'm telling them to not be like that. I'm telling the men, don't copy what they're doing. Don't say F these women, F these hoes. Don't do that. You need to find your really good, because let me give y'all an example to the men that are listening. And y'all should know some of these rappers, like you might listen to like Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, whatever. 2 examples of men that you might find in some of their music where they saying F these hoes or whatever. Those 2 men have been married for a long time. And I don't believe they would have been as successful as they've been. Dr. Dre, same thing. I don't believe they would have been as successful as they would have been without those women by their side.
Exactly.
They had good women that supported them. They didn't have to worry about catching nothing. They can come get loving from their woman, right? Their woman was their biggest supporter. The positivity that the woman is going to say, the things she's going to say in your ear to build you up. Having food ready for you, having clothes ready for you, all kind of stuff a good woman will do to make sure you can't do this stuff on your own. It's like having a personal.
Well, when did women stop doing that?
Hold on a minute.
Men think that black women don't still do that. That's the same thing we do every day. Like, just without a man, like, we still have to do everything.
Y'all ain't doing nothing every day without no man. Y'all houses is filthy. The cars are filthy. How in the hell you gonna add a man to your life and be able to take care of him? And look at how your life is right now with your house, your car, and all that with your kids. You can't add no man and take care of him. That don't even make no sense. That's like telling a man that's struggling to pay his bills, right? And he's broke all the time, telling him, like, that's like him saying, oh, well, I've been paying the bills. I've been, on my own. I've been independent. He can't take on no wife. He's struggling, having a hard time right now. He keeping up with his fine. He's swimming in debt. How in the hell is he? If he take on a woman, she gonna be shopping and spending and spend him out. He gonna be in 15 times more debt than what he is now.
But it just seems like y'all think all women, all black women particularly.
Why do you keep talking about black? See, I don't even be doing this to talk about no black women.
No, because that's what I was reading in the comments, and then I think the last guy that got on, well, not the last guy, but the one before that was saying something, and then I looked at the comments when I first logged in, and they was like, ooh, black women this and never again and whatever. So it's like, to me, it just kind of seems
that's their preference. If they don't want to deal with BWs anymore, that's that's just like my preference. My preference ain't to be with no BW. Folks, if you're over on the YouTube, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button for me. I appreciate you in advance for doing that. Thank you so much. If they don't listen, I'm not telling them to not be with no BWs. I only state listen, okay. Real quick. I state my preference. You're going to have to be quiet for a minute because you have a hard time listening. I noticed that when we did the one-on-one. You have a hard time. That's my preference. I'm not telling them to avoid the BW. That's my preference. I just don't like all the stuff. I don't like the attitude. I don't like the fake hair. I'm not going to go into all the stuff. I just don't want to deal with no BWs. I have PTSD permanent from BWs. You understand?
I understand.
And I'm not just talking about the win. This is from women in my life, like family members too. This is not just from BW, this is from all of it. BWs in movies, BWs that I seen on the street, family members, women that I've dated or been in long-term relationships with, whatever. All of them. They all gave me PTSD. They all gave me PTSD. All of them.
So let me make a point. So for like the guys in the comments that saying never again and this, and the third. Sometimes, like, okay, even if they don't, if a black woman isn't their preference, it's like they're still going out here pursuing and dating black women, but it's maybe they don't have access to the type of women that they actually want.
And that's one thing that I'm here doing is I'm helping them figure out how to gain access to these other types of women, right? And for a lot of you brothers to gain access to those type of women, you have to not soil yourself and sully yourself with baby mamas, bunch of children out here. That's why I'm telling them to maintain their sexual discipline. You're not gonna hold on a second. I'm making a point. And they're gonna have to be able to show that they've been able to hold a steady job, have decent income, and take good care of their physical health, their physical self, right? They need to be more well-read, more well-rounded, and not just used to the same old jokers, right? And speaking the same old language of whatever, the BW, or I can speak the BW's language. They have to learn to speak the language of other women.
But when the only point I was trying to make is like, but when black women, when we don't have access to the type of men that we prefer and we settle and date what's around or in our environment and things go bad, it's like we're frowned upon versus the men. It's like whether they had kids with multiple women or whatever, like it's like they get I don't know what's like a get out of jail free card or something. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that when men don't have access to the type of women that they prefer, it's not a problem when they go having babies and stuff out of wedlock, but when women do it, is it because we stuck with the kids, or like why does our value go down, or we're looked at differently versus the men?
Why does your value go down when
you got kids by 2 or there's people out here with 4, 5, 6 different baby daddies or whatever, versus when a black man is out here with multiple families amongst multiple women, but they know they hate these type of women or they don't like these type of women. Oh, it's always room for them to, like you say, this platform is for you to teach those men how to elevate and get in rooms with the women that they like. Why isn't there a platform for women? Why isn't this the same platform for women to do the same thing, except instead of like us feeling like shit?
Okay, all right. So, okay, what you're failing to understand is I just said that. I just said a man's value, especially a black man, his value is going to go way down the more baby mamas he has, all of that stuff. His value diminishes. The broker he is, or the more reckless he's lived his life, his value is going to go down. However, what we're seeing in today's women, there's a lot of women that love the toxic man. They love the no good dude, right? That's been reckless out here. You got a lot of women, especially women that are good looking, women that are depressed, lonely, and that's the sign of the times. That just tells me there's a lot of y'all that are depressed and in bad mental shape, because no woman that it has really good mental health, that has really good thinking, right? No woman is going to get turned on by criminals. She's not going to get turned on by men that are homeless. You know, I had a one-on-one session with a woman, right, who has money. And she said, I didn't want to deal with another man that had money or whatever. So the last man I got with, he was jobless. I said, so you just went and found a man that didn't have no job just to be with him because you didn't want what?
What was her reason?
Her reason is just her reason is like in her head it makes sense. Yeah, because of what I went through with a man that was a vice president or whatever. That I didn't want to go through that anymore. So I
probably was controlling. Probably like you just never know. I'm not making excuses for it. In my opinion, that is dumb as well. But I just wanted to know like what was her reasons.
Well, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, okay, for her but I'm just telling you the decision making, and that's why I'm telling the brothers, y'all men, do y'all hear what I just said? Don't repeat that. Don't do what a woman like that did. That's terrible decision making. Don't go it just because you had a woman. Let's just say this, right? Let's say, for instance, right? You should be doing better, not worse. You shouldn't say, well, I had a bad experience with a woman that didn't have no children and she had only been with one man. So now I'm going to go find me a woman that's been with a whole bunch of men and got a whole bunch of kids by a whole bunch of different men. That's stupid. If you had a bad experience with a woman that had a really low body count, that's just that woman. There's plenty of other women with low body counts that you have a good experience with. The answer is not to go off the deep end and say, let me go find a woman that's been ran through now.
And I don't think women are necessarily going for dudes that are the bad dudes.
Yes, y'all are. Y'all going for dudes that are broke and bad dudes. Yes, y'all are. Yes, y'all are. Most of the time when I talk to y'all on my platforms and I say, well, any of the dudes you mess with husband material? No. Why did you get away from they was abusive, they was all this, they was all that? What was attractive to him? Well, he was charming. Most of y'all have the same story. I can literally, it don't matter the name. It's just like a generic, I can make a generic profile with the list of all these things that y'all do. And most of the women today that have done this stuff, that have bad decision making and stuff, they'll be like, dang, that profile he made, that sound like me.
But why would black women make bad decisions or poor decisions, why is it so hard for them to redeem themselves, even if they do the work, if they do get money, they do got nice credit, they building a great foundation for themselves. Why is it so hard for a black woman?
Because that's how life works, ma'am. Okay, do you not?
It's not like
okay, listen. That's life, right? That's just like a man. If he decides one day, any man, if he says, you know what, I'm gonna try out being in a relationship with another man. I say this all the time. Once a man crosses over and he decides to be in a relationship with other men, there's really no redeeming that. Most women would never touch him again. Most women are not going to touch a man and want to be with a man that said, hey, I want to go try out another man. Once he's decided to do that, then he's made his bed.
But a man can mess with 200 hood rats and then still go on and get him a great woman or a woman of another race or whatever, and he's still like...
That's life. If he didn't have children by all them women, that's life. That's life. There's things that y'all can do that we can't do. Like I said, if you flip it, y'all can mess with other women and on some lesbian stuff. And a man will still marry you later in life. Man will still marry you just coming out of a lesbian relationship. How many women are marrying a man just coming out of a homosexual relationship with another man?
None.
Thank you. There's things that we're not the same. You're a woman, I'm a man. We're not the same. You got to think. I want you to just think about this for a minute, right? I'm going to say something a little graphic just to put this in your mind. Me or any man taking his wang, right? And let's say there was 20 women and he went down the line, right? And he shot his stuff on all of their face. You hear me?
I'm listening.
Okay. Most women would be like, oh my God, you did that? You shot your stuff on all, right? They might say something. They might be a little sickened by it or whatever. Some of them might be attracted to that, right? Now, if you flip it, none of those women are going to be like, oh my God, you disgusting. I'll never want to touch you. Most women are not going to say that. But if you flip it and you say the woman was receiving, she was on the receiving end, right? She was one of the women lined up letting some dude just bust all over her face. Oh, you was in a line of, you was one of 20 women just lined up to be busted on? Yes, I was. Most men are going to say, hell no. We already know what you are. We already done labeled you. We already done labeled you.
I get it.
Do you understand? I use that graphic example so you understand.
I get it.
Okay, thank you.
I'm with you when you're right. I just hate the narrative of like, even before right when I tuned in, it was just like, black women don't want
That's
this.
why you wanted to join up here. See to the men in here, this is what they do. This stream was helping out the men. And then as soon as they heard something, ooh, who said our name? Who said black women? Ooh, I gotta join. I gotta get up there. I just gotta get up there. Have a good night, Molly.
Good night.
That's what they do. Hit the like button if you're over here on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much in advance. Tap the screen if you're over here on the IG. You can share the stream. I got some people waiting to come up right now. You booked your session, Lady May. Did you actually pay for your session? Okay, she did. All right, Lady May. Shout out to you, Lady May, for booking your session and paying for it. Thank you so much. Let me give you one of them sounds for your session. Thank you so much, Lady May. Shout out to Brian for the Cash App. Thank you so much, brother. You didn't leave me a message, but yes, Lady May, you're booked. Man, you don't want to have no session till next Thursday? Okay. Shout out to Brian for the Cash App. Where we at on our badges tonight, folks? Where y'all at? We still need like 15 more badges. Support the Black Guru's content over here on the IG. Let's go. I don't care how much y'all give on the badges. Let's go. Purchase a badge to support this stream. Support this type of content. So valuable for so many people, especially the men. Hannah, something is wrong with your thing and it wouldn't connect you. Try again, Hannah. Try to exit out of the thing and come back and try to request again. Maybe it will let you join back up. Maybe it will let you join back up. Somebody said Lady May is mature. Yeah, she probably is. Excellent. Hey, it's Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Meek. Thank you, Sheila and Meek. Move with Tiani. Thank you so much, sister, for supporting the Black Guru. I know, listen, y'all ain't got to tell me. I know I got a lot of BWs that support me, right? Even though they know that I don't prefer the BW, I know a lot of them listen to me and support me, and I appreciate them. Jennifer says, how is this content How is this content educate me in something positive? First of all, Jennifer, let me educate you in something positive. You should learn how to actually speak in proper English and type in proper English. That's number one. That's something positive for you. That will help you in life. You'll go a long way if you actually can write and speak in proper English. I just helped you with something positive. You will go a long way as a woman, especially as a BW. If you can talk and speak in proper English, I think it's Banana. I don't know how to say your name. Thank you so much for the badge. Thank you. Next. That's the only thing I got for you, Jennifer. That's the only thing I got for you, Jennifer. You can take it or leave it. Take the advice or leave it. That's the only thing I got for you. Folks, if you are a man or woman and you need the advice, you need the one-on-one session, I highly recommend that you book now. I'm boosting up the price in a few days. Once August 1st hits, it's not going to be what it is now. The price is going up. So if you haven't booked a one-on-one session yet, then the price is going up. If you've already booked your one-on-one session, let me tell you something. If you booked your one-on-one session this month and you need to book your second one-on-one session, I'm going to give you the same price you paid the first time because you were one early and got in. Once you book your second session with me, you're going to pay the same price. I'm not going to raise the price for the people that already booked their one-on-one session in July. Come August 1st, it's going up. Shout out to Ryan. Thank you so much, Ryan, for the Cash App. Said, keep up the good work. Thank you, my brother. Salute to you. What's the price now? Go to the link tree in my bio and read it. Go to the link tree in the bio and read what the price is. That's all you got to do. And then you'll know what the price is. My goodness, what's wrong with y'all? What's the self-hate? What are you talking about, brother? What's the self-hate? There's no self-hate. I don't hate myself. I love myself. I'm proud to be a black man. I've never wanted to change my skin tone. I've never wanted to put on no straight hair wig. I've never wanted to dye my hair blonde. I've never wanted to do none of that. I never wanted to put in no blue contacts to make my eyes look blue. There is no self-hate over here. Exactly. Self-hate is not, oh, he said not me. Okay. Self-hate is doing everything to try to make yourself look like something that you're not. What do I teach on this platform? Jennifer, I teach about you not putting on no wig. That's what I teach. You're addicted to the wig. I'm trying to unaddict you from the wig. That's what I teach. I'm trying to unaddict you from the wig. Okay, let me try again with you, Hannah. I'm trying to do that with the help of Allah. I'm trying to do that. My goodness, what a tall task. I've been preaching this for over 2 years. They say, oh, you do this like Cat. No, I go way harder than Cat ever did. I go way harder than Kevin ever did on some wigs and weave. I've been going hard for 2 years on wigs and weave. Hannah, you're still having trouble. Write something in the comments and I'll try to bring you up that way. It's not bringing you up. Write something in the comments and I'll try to bring you up that way. Shout out to Sarge. I see you over here on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Proud to say I never wore a wig. I used to wear braids though. Excellent, sister. I'm very proud of you. There's not many like you, sister. Not many like you. Weaves can be protective style. No, it's not no protective style. A weave is not a protective style. Y'all just writing anything in here. There is no weave that's a protective style. Who bought at least 3 badges in here? Oh, Meek. Meek, I just added you as a moderator For the people that bought at least 3 badges for the night, I just randomly choose one of you to be my moderator. Salute to you. Thank you so much. You moderator for the night. Thank you so much, sister, for supporting the Black Guru. Wa alaikum salam, brother Quran X. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother, for joining. Why do y'all gotta come in here and start talking about hair? Is this topic about hair? That's how I know how bad off y'all are and how insecure y'all are about y'all head. Y'all love to start mentioning weave and wig and these things. This topic is not about weave and wig. Why do they love, men, to the men in here, why do you think they love to always bring up weave and wig? This is not about no weave and no wig. Hannah, you're not able to join over here. Come on over here, Hannah, to the YouTube channel. Type in BLKGURU in YouTube, and I'm going to send you a link to join over there. That'll be easier for you to talk to me, because it's not working over here on the IG for you. Go to my YouTube channel, and I'm putting the link in there right now, and you can join over there. Easy fix. All right, there you go. I just posted it in the YouTube channel. Go over there, hit that link. Click that link. It's pinned in the YouTube. I also pinned it. Click that link. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. Woo. If you're not able to get in, if something is wrong, or if you don't have access over on the IG, if your access is taken away, then you can join over here on YouTube. There's no need to be nasty. Who's nasty? I'm looking at your profile picture, and you the one that look nasty. You look real mean and nasty. You look like a mean, wicked, evil woman. You look nasty. Sarge said too many aren't dedicated to take care of their natural hair. Yeah. They spend a whole lot of money on them weave and wig. I agree, brother. That's exactly what they do. That's all they can do. They spend a lot of money on the weave and the wig. They're not dedicated to that. And that's another reason I don't like that stuff. That's another reason why I don't deal with it, because I don't like that stuff. I don't like braids. I don't like weaving, and it's against the religion too. It's against the religion that I'm a part of. You can't wear that stuff. It's prohibited and it's cursed. Not only prohibited, it's cursed. Lady Love said they'll fight you over that stuff. Yeah, they will. Yeah, and it smells, all kind of stuff. You're a 65-year-old woman. What did that have to do with anything? I wouldn't care if you was 25 or 65. You running your mouth in here saying you beautiful and you 65. Yeah, right. Prove it. Prove it. Exactly. You just running your mouth, lady. You just running your mouth talking about I'm 65 and a beautiful woman. No, you ain't. Who's lying in the name of Islam? You're the liar, lady. Come and prove me wrong. Do you have any evidence to prove me wrong? These are all things I've studied, and I've studied with scholars about this stuff. What the hell are you gonna tell me? Y'all just be coming in here saying anything. You know, because y'all love and want to protect that head so much. That's what it is. There ain't gonna be no protection for you or your head. It's gonna be over for you. There's no protection that you're gonna get. And the men, listen, I don't promote the brothers even following their footsteps. Rock your own. If you got bald, if you're balding or whatever, if you can't get no hair transplant or nothing, just rock the bald. Don't use that spray stuff and all that other stuff. Don't even do it. Be yourself. That way you can find you a woman that love you as you. You find you a woman that loves you for being yourself, not loving you for whatever type of spray or whatever you got on your head, whatever type of they loving it. Don't worry about these jokers over here, right? Because I know a lot of them unfortunately are BWs. Oh, they love the locks, the long locks or whatever. So I'm gonna go and get some fake ones put in. Don't get that fake stuff put in. Find you a woman. You may have to travel the world to find. You're gonna find one though. Trust me. There's billions of women all throughout this world. Way outside of your city, way outside of your state. You at work. Okay, well, if you at work, then stop typing and chatting so much in the comments. Go get to work. My God, these women are, y'all done lost it. Brother said he's getting his passport. Excellent. Get your passport. Get away from these jokers. There is protective styles.
Man, back in the day, your wife.
There is protective styles, really. Is it the same for a man? If a man has a bald head and he wants to protect his bald head and he gets glue and glues on a Caucasian man's texture hair wig, would you call that a protective style? If a black man that's bald head goes and glues on a Caucasian man's hairstyle wig and said he's trying to protect his bald head, would you call that a protective style? Is that a protective style? Hello? Hello? She said no. Okay. Then shut your mouth about these protective style wigs and braids and all this stuff. You goofy. Just, yeah, y'all are ignorant. If a man have locks and he go and get fake locks to extend his hair, that's not no protective style. Y'all say anything. Oh, well, no, the wig is not a protective style, but the braids are, Guru. Y'all know if you flipped it onto the man, you're not going to say that's protecting. What is it protecting? A man has little short locks and he goes and gets the extension locks to make his locks longer. You know that ain't no protect. He just trying to make his hair longer. Because y'all got a little bit of hair or no hair. So that's why y'all need weave.
Oh, what's that? Some kind of weave or something?
Y'all got a little bit of hair or no hair. So y'all need to get extra hair because y'all ain't got none. That's the problem. Thank you, brother. He's writing in the comments, a haircut is grooming. It's not the same. They think that grooming yourself, I had this discussion with these women. It's on my page. They think that a man grooming himself, right? That's what these jokers think. They think that's the same thing as them extending their hair with fake hair or gluing on something over their bald head. Grooming your hair is not the same as adding fake hair. Y'all love to talk about this hair. Y'all love to talk about this hair. All right, I don't got no more women that want to come up tonight. I think we good. We good for tonight, folks. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about doing a midday show tomorrow. I might attack this hair topic. I like to every once in a while attack this fake stuff, just fake everything. I like to attack this topic and bring more awareness to the men that you can go find. There's beautiful natural women all throughout the world. You don't have to deal with none of these jokers that are fake. So that's one of the most important things when I talk about that stuff. So I want to let the men know, you start these jokers out, let them deal with the same old no good dudes. Let them keep screwing and say, don't worry about them. But Guru, the ones that got the nicest body, listen, brothers, I done been in some parts of the world. These women don't even have social media, and they bodies are 10 times better than these big back jokers over here. I'm telling you from experience, I've seen it. And these women don't even have social media, or if they do, they just got an icon and it's private. They don't even post themselves on social media. I'm telling you right now, don't fall for these jokers, these 304s that are out here. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. We still need about 5 more supporters. If you haven't got a badge yet, let's go, folks. Support the Black Guru and good content over here on the Instagram. Let's go. We got enough people in here watching. We can get 5 more people to support before the Black Guru goes off. Yes, I think I'm done for tonight, but I believe I will do a stream midday tomorrow because I'm tired of these women and these other folks complaining. It's not other folks, it's the women. It's the women that complain. I don't get to watch you live because you come on too late. So I'll do a midday show tomorrow. Don't you worry. Don't y'all worry. I got y'all. Inshallah. The real Mrs. Wayne, you got a problem with me asking for some supporters? You jealous because you can't get nobody to support you? Why don't you go live right now and see if anybody will support you in your hair journey? Why don't you go live right now and see if anybody will join your stream and say, hey sis, I'm here. I'll donate you some money to help out with your head. Go try it and then let me know how well that goes. Go try it. Hannah, you're hard-headed. I told you to go request on my YouTube channel because it's not working for you over here on the IG.
Hi, girl.
Hello. Didn't you come up the other night?
I did.
Okay, I told you that you need to turn on your camera, not no red screen. It's not gonna work.
Okay, I understand that, but can your streamers be more accepting?
Yes, I'll tell them to be nice to you. Did you follow me over here from the other platform? Your voice sounds familiar.
How?
Okay, everyone be nice to her, whatever she look like. Okay. Come on, turn on the camera or I'm gonna end the stream because I don't have time for this right now. You're acting very childish.
I'm not. I just can't because I have a particular job and I can't risk being on.
Okay, well, I can't risk you being on my stream, so I'm going to go ahead and remove you.
Oh my God, you're so...
You see how they are? Look, what was that? Was that a BW? Do y'all think that was a BW that's acting like that? Do y'all think that is a BW that's acting like that? No, that wasn't no Becky. Now I can't even pull nobody else up. It messed up my live. Let her back. No, how about you come up? Look, I can't let nobody else request up. She messed up my live. I'll restart the IG right now. I'll come right back. I'm going to restart the IG stream because she messed up my live and now I can't bring nobody up. I'll be right back, folks. Folks, if you're over here on the YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up button. I still need a few more of y'all to hit the thumbs up that haven't hit it yet. Hit the like button if you haven't hit it yet. Support this content, this valuable content that you're not gonna find. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna find this nowhere else. I have a unique way of delivering the message, bringing y'all entertainment with it, all kind of stuff, all kind of value. Especially for the men. I'm asking y'all just to hit the, if you want to support the content, you can hit the Cash App, PayPal. It's posted. I'm gonna post it again right now in the link tree in the bio, because I don't want to deal with these jokers. They're not gonna come up here. They don't listen. They're hard headed. So I'm just gonna remove that and put my link back up. There you go. You can support also this way. Thank you so much in advance for being a part of the stream. All right. I just hit the thing and I got it back live on the IG channel. My goodness. My goodness. I appreciate y'all for joining tonight. Sarge said, what job could possibly be messed up by appearing on your show? He said, probably OF. Exactly. How are you going to mess up your job by appearing on my show? They goofy. They just goofy. They say that. I'm telling you, my life has totally changed once I said I'm not going to deal with them. Okay. Watch this, folks. Watch this. I'm your favorite toy. Okay, you got one last chance. I'm not going to do this with you.
Okay, honey, can you... Okay, I think your supporters are willing to let me speak.
Turn on... Come on camera. I didn't say just turn on your camera. Come on the camera. Put your face in the camera.
Okay, I truly can't.
Bye.
Why are you being so mean?
Don't request back up. If you do, you're going to end up getting banned from my live. They're so immature and ridiculous and childish. They're so immature and ridiculous and childish. Guru, not everyone can. Then why are you requesting up to talk to me? If you need to talk to me so bad and you don't want to be on camera, then pay for the one-on-one session. And the price is getting ready to go up. Y'all are goofy. Yeah, I sent her on that Uber $1 million spot. Exactly. I put it right in that Uber. She wasn't a BW. How do you know what she was? How do you know if she was a BW or not? What's the topic? Don't you see what the topic is, Erica? I've been streaming. I just got back on. Don't you see what it says up there? It says, don't be like these women today. This topic is for men. This topic was dedicated to the men, telling them not to be like none of y'all jokers. I'm letting them know that they need to make different and better decisions. These jokers, to the men here that are listening, they're immature. You be mature. These jokers are lazy. You don't be late. If you just do pretty much the opposite of most of what they're doing today, you're going to be good. They don't want marriage. They don't want to be with a good man. They want to be with somebody slimy and grimy and just be baby mamas or just be living with them and screwing every night or whatever. You do the opposite. You find you a really good woman that wants marriage, that wants to give you legacy, that's proud to bear your children. You find you somebody like that. Do the opposite. If you just do the opposite of what they're doing, they taking all type of drinks down their throat, guzzling them things down. You do the opposite. You don't take no drinks down your throat. You sip on some water. Salute to the brothers that sip on water. Do I call them jokers because they're a joke? Yeah, both. He said, or because they wear all that makeup and look like the Joker. Both. For both reasons. I believe that they're a complete joke. And I believe they look like the Joker. Not just look like the Joker, they behave like the Joker. They don't just look like the Joker, they behave like the Joker. And the Joker, I tell brothers everywhere all the time, the Joker is dangerous. The Joker is goofy, the Joker is a weirdo, and the Joker is dangerous. You don't play with the Joker. You don't play with no Joker. Jokers are dangerous. You might not make it. And a lot of you men, y'all are not having success in life. After you deal with one of these jokers, it does something to you. It just changes you. I know. I've always pretty much been like I am right now, but I am much more hardened after a lifetime of dealing with these jokers. Trust me. All of the mess, the nonsense, the BS, the lies, the manipulation, all of that stuff, after dealing with that for so many years, it hardens you. It turns you into something else. I remember the type of things that my grandmother used to say about me when I was growing up and coming up, and how I was this kind of child and all that stuff. I'm far from that. I'm far from that. But that's when you actually had decent. When you got, it's sad that you got to go back, at least for the United States and the United Kingdom in the West. You got to go back generations, multiple generations, before you can come across decent women. When the society was full of majority decent women, you got to go back multiple generations. This is cringy. It saddens you. What saddens you? Because you look like you smoke. And I can tell you right now, you puffing all the time, you smoking all the time. Me, I don't have nothing to do with what saddens you. Whatever life decisions and choices you made, that's what you should be saddened by. You should be sad. Look down there at your joint, at your thing, and you should be saddened by the choices that your joint made. Your thing. Look at that and tell her. Tell your stuff. Go do it right now. Look like this and say, you have saddened me. I'm saddened by the decisions you've made. Instead of telling me that, you should be telling your stuff that. Look at your stuff. Oh, you're talking about how a lot of these women are? Okay, you better be specific. You can't come in here and just say anything. You got to be specific. Can you ask me a question? Love from NC. Brother, I got my moderators over here are a lot of people that I trust that have been rocking with me for years. They've been rocking with me for years. You're just here to listen. Oh, we about to close up shop in a minute because I was requesting for another woman, but we can't get no women. BWs are ungrateful. Yeah. You can't believe I wasn't willing to give you a chance to speak. Okay, and now I'm going to remove you from my live. Goodbye. I don't have time for children. Y'all come in here and act like y'all supposed to be grown women. Thank you, Dawu brother. He said he bought 2 badges tonight. Thank you, my brother, for supporting the Black Guru. Okay, all right, no problem, Erica. I don't got time for y'all to y'all act immature and act like this. I don't got time for that. We're not gonna do that. Y'all can't be mature and be women, then it's not gonna work. Be a woman. If you have something to say to me, if you need to speak, then be a woman and say it. How you gonna speak? All I see is whatever you doing in your car. Okay. Hello.
I didn't have much to say. I just wanted to talk.
Okay, go ahead, talk. What do you have to say?
Well, I enjoy watching, your conversation and what you say. And I take in a lot of advice that you give. So I just respect you.
I appreciate that. Why do you think we don't have more women, especially in the Black community, that are listening and taking my advice like you are? Why is that? Because I can tell you right now, majority of the women in the Black community don't like me and don't like what I say.
Well, I think it's the fact that they just, they probably just want to think whatever they got going on in their own little world. You know what I mean? Other than taking in the advice and understanding that, men is men, women is women. You know what I mean? It's a right and it's a wrong way of doing things and saying things. And a lot of women can't take that advice from men because they take it as it's like disrespectful or, or they just can't handle the truth, to be honest.
Oh, I understand that. I mean, that makes sense. I've been talking about that a lot. A lot of and it's sad. A lot of the women, you're right, they can't handle the truth. They can't take the truth. They're allergic to the truth.
Right, yeah.
They're allergic to the truth. And they despise it. Somebody said they don't want to deal with the embarrassment, and that should tell you a lot of our brothers, right? The shame that they have, because I believe my platform, it's meant to expose, right? It's just like when you if there's roaches in your house, you turn that light on, they're going to scatter and run and try to hide.
Yeah.
So what my platform does is it brings light. It turns that light on. And instead of them coming, they're not going to come up in the state that they're in and try to deal with me, right? Because I'm going to be piercing them. If you're sitting in front of me looking like a complete clown, all dressed up with all that fake stuff, you already know what I'm going to say to you. And they can't deal with that. They don't want to hear that. They got to hear other women boost them up and tell them that they fine and they look good. They got to hear a bunch of dudes that are simping, trying to get some crotch, tell them that dang, you bad, dang, look. And you're so ignorant. He's not looking at you for your hair. He's not looking at you for your face. He's not looking at, he wants you to bust your crotch wide open. Let me see you do the splits. It's like, Boosie, remember he used to do that before he got banned? Show me your lips down there for $1,000. Remember he would say that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And he would get all these women of color going on there, busting it open for him, and he's sitting up there talking about, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
If you take out the money, if he wasn't famous and he didn't have no $1,000 to offer, the same women doing that would say that he's a pervert. If he was just Uncle Boosie, some older man that didn't have no money and wasn't famous, they would say he's perverted.
Yeah, true. That is true. I mean, I think it's weird anyways that just women don't have the respect for themselves nowadays. I mean, I understand. I know that you got a younger generation that's coming in, but they, I mean, I'm pretty young myself. I mean, I'm 30. So, but I mean, the women nowadays, they just don't care about too much other than getting that bag.
What's going on with you, brother? One second. Let me ask her another question. I got both of y'all on the screen right now. I just want to know from you, sister, what attracted you to this type of content and conversation that I'm having over here? Because you're very natural. You actually have a very nice looking face, right? You seem very pleasant and easy to talk to. So, I mean, I would think that a woman like yourself would, be okay with my message and the stuff that I'm saying. But How did you find my content? What attracts you to watch this content?
Well, it's, most of the time I be reading the comments when you be talking, and I see what a lot of women be saying back, and I just be like, they not even trying to understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? Because you're not saying anything to hurt nobody's feelings, but yet their feelings get hurt. So I just be like, just listen to what somebody got to say, and if it's something that you want to take in, then take it in, and if not, then let it be. Everybody different, and everybody think of different things, and vice versa or whatnot. But I just like to hear what you got to say from a man's point of view, because it's way different than how we think about things,
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that I've always meant to do with my platform, because I know, how many brothers contact me and they say, brother, I can't say what you can say, but I have a lot of the same thoughts, because I will lose my job or whatever, right? A lot of men are not in a position. And that's why I tell the men, hey, I'm in the best interest for men, but also women. And I tell them, when you financially support my content and my platform, that allows me to keep going and grow this thing bigger. And I don't have to focus on trying to do the other things to make income or whatever, even though I do, right? But then I can dedicate more time to doing this so that we can have more voices for men, so that y'all understand better how men think, what we're looking for. Because y'all don't get this stuff. And a lot of times you're not going to get it at home, even if you have a man, because a man going to shut down. He's not going to talk to you.
Thanks.
He's not going to tell you that. I'm telling you some of the most inner things that a man feels. Right.
True. Yeah.
And hey, this is why we're shutting down. This is why we don't want to deal with you. This is why we don't. Oh, he's doing this. He don't respect you. Oh, he's doing this. He don't love you. He don't care about you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing this. He don't want to marry you. I'm telling you, this is it. Well, but you saying I'm wasting my time? If you want to be a wife, yeah, you are.
Right.
But he's not gonna tell you that. He's not gonna be like, baby, at this point, I'm just in it right now because you easy, and I'm just trying to get a little something from you. He's not gonna tell you that.
Oh, they need a place to stay.
Yeah, and baby, I'm just here because I need a place to stay, and I don't got no love for you. What's going on, brother? What did you have to say about what's going on tonight?
Man, look, I like your content, man. I like your show, man. Because you say, like you say everything that most of us men can't say. You're going to get shut down, shut off, shunned, and the thing about it is you go hard on men and women.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, because these women don't think I go hard on the men either. But go ahead.
Yeah, I done heard you go hard on the men because, a lot of men, I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of us men are not, a lot of men want a woman to submit to them. But like a lot of dudes can't even change tires. A lot of dudes can't even change brakes. They don't even know how to lead. But they want the woman to submit to them. But on the other hand, when women do get good men, they mess over them. And I was one. You know what I'm saying? I did everything for this girl. She caught me at a vulnerable spot. Oh,
there it is right there. There it is right there.
When my dad died, she acted like she was there for me. And she got me. I can't label her as a narcissist, but man, the things she did, it was like a female covert narcissist, man. That'll work.
Did you hear what I said earlier, brother? I said, and this because I've been through it too, right? I've been through the same thing that you're talking about. If you heard what I said earlier, I said a woman that's a great woman, she can't love you when you're at your worst. She can't give you everything you need, and she's not going to be the right one for you if you're at your worst, right? So you want to get with the woman when you're at your best, when you're feeling the best, the most confident. And the problem that we do as men, I'm going to tell you, because I've been one of them, right? When I felt my best, when I've been in some of, one of the best shapes I've been in my life and all this other stuff, that's my time when I was like, yeah, I'm the man. I'm about to go play with these women now.
Yes.
And that's not the time to play. That's not the time to play with women. That's the time for you to go find the woman that's gonna make you into the greatest man that you'll ever be.
Yes, and they don't know the power they have. And the thing about it is, there was a men this, men that, men the other. But guys like us, we sit here and tell you what men want. The F boy's not going to tell you nothing. Like I said, they ain't going to tell you nothing. They just going to ride your coattail, get what they can get, and then bounce on your butt. You know what I'm saying? We actually telling you what men like, what men want.
Brother, you know I had a man.
F-boys.
Let me tell you something. I had a man. I think this video is still on my YouTube channel. He came on when I was on the other platform streaming over there. He came on my stream and he said that I was effing up the game. And I said, what are you talking?
I heard that.
Oh, you saw that video? Yeah, he said you effing up the game. And I said, what are you talking about, brother? He said, you out here telling women not to be loose and not to do
exactly.
You messing it up for brothers like me.
And he an F-boy. That's the kind of dude they're not going to tell.
And think about that. Think about how raw he was. You're not going to hear that from most of them dudes that are like that. They're not going to come out and say, you effing up the game. They're not going to say that.
They're not. I remember that one, man. I never forget that one. That was epic. That was classic the way he said it. But looked like he wasn't even getting no coochie. Didn't he wind up talking to his white lady? Him and his white lady was going at it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, he wanted that white woman, and yeah, she wasn't having it. Yeah,
nah, she wasn't having that.
Yeah, no.
But my thing is though.
Go ahead.
My thing is though, like. Just like you said, the community is messed up, but everybody wants to say it's the men. But life starts with women. And it's up to the woman to go find a suitable man to mate with so she can have the best offspring. But a lot of these chicks are reproducing with bums. And like you say, when you reproduce with a bum, you're going to have bum offspring. You know what I'm saying? They wonder, why did we go wrong? They're going to blame the men. No. Choosing wrong, but they just can't get that. Instead of they say, well,
look, brother, look how easy this is. And I talked about this the other night. Look how easy this is.
Yeah.
If you asked any woman what would likely happen if she tried to produce with a man that was crippled, if she tried to reproduce with a man that was crippled, I would say, is it likely that your children might be crippled or have some type of...
Exactly.
Then she would probably say yes. That's why we don't reproduce with no cripple. Well, what in the hell you think you're going to get with reproducing with this fool over here?
Exactly. And they're always talking about another one I like. They always talk about, well, men should wear condoms. They just run around making babies. All right, check this out. If I've been knowing somebody for a while and they wanted to ride, so I was going that way and they want to ride with me that way, and they have a backpack full of dope up in there, right? Would you think I'll let them in my car? Because if I let them in my car, I'm going to be in trouble too, both of them.
Facts.
So why these women can't think about that and let these dudes in them raw, and they gonna come out on the bad side of that because they're gonna have the kids at all times. So I just don't see what's not logical about that. You know what I'm saying? It's only logical when they go to school. When we try to tell them, it's not logical.
And that's kind of like where I was coming from before. Like, a lot of women just don't have like respect for themselves or morals.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a lot of stuff, and then it seems like, I don't know if it's because of their own personal issues that they go through, where it's like, or I'm speaking for Black women, you know what I mean? That they've been taught maybe by their mother or so to be more independent, strong, Black, where the parents didn't teach them how to be, submissive.
Exactly.
How to keep a man, and the right and wrong ways of doing things, saying stuff. They only know how to just
but
be.
They never seen that. They never seen that. So how can they teach something that they never seen? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's sad.
Some of these girls, though, brother. Some of these girls are rebellious, though. Like their mothers were somewhat decent women, and they just. Because we've seen this in the community for a long time, right? They have that show, that PBS show, right, where with the Black family, the destruction of the Black. I can't think of the name of it, but it showed all these young girls, right, back in the 80s, who didn't want to be wives. They didn't want to do and a lot of them wanted to try to get a place, get on government assistance so they could get away from their mother. They wanted to get away from their mothers. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and then they was messing with, back then they were messing with no good dudes that were, it's the same thing they do now.
They still do it. Man, look, I was a personal trainer for over 13 years, man. And the stories I heard from women, bro, I mean, it just made me look at them like, man, bro. A lot of these women had good husbands, bro. Not working or working part-time. They go to the gym anytime they want. You know, they don't have to do anything. But they cheating on the men with bums, with personal trainers. We had dude coming out of the gym looking for his girl. This chick up in a car with a personal trainer, topping him off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, I could tell y'all so much stuff. I could make my own podcast for personal trainers chronicle. One chick, dude busted in the head with a bottle. All the blood came down to her eyes. Dude beat up, had to catch a DWI case because he was drunk. She took it. She got a blow in the car. He wound up backhandling and everything. But she would tell him this other dude that she liked, oh, but in other words, he was just too nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're too nice, happens a lot.
If you're too nice to them, that's exactly what you're right, brother. You're right. But you know what? You know what, brother? I'm hoping that more content like mine, just like this sister on here, you know, she's been listening to my content. Hope that we got, you know, just a few more of our women that start to wake up and listen so that they don't fall. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, just like I'm saying what I'm saying about this topic, I'm telling these men not to be like these women of today. A lot of them are gonna regret it later in life.
Yes, they will.
They're gonna regret because they're gonna be lonely. Them tears are gonna be running down their eyes.
Exactly.
Listen. There's different phases. They think that once they get free from these kids, if they got kids, and they able to
most of them don't care about their kids either. I'm sorry, most of them don't care about their kids either.
Yeah, but they think that once they can finally get fully free from them kids, that they can go out and live their life. It's a different level of depression they're gonna have. Because those kids now, because they see how bad of a mama was, they're not going to come around. They're not going to be around her. And she's going to have to rely on the club girls that she was friends with, that they, you know, whatever. She's going to have to try to rely on them but they're not going to be, listen, they can't compete with these young girls in no nightclub.
No.
They're going to be trying to, you see, I notice what's huge right now, right? With a lot of women of color, especially what are they doing? They're going on these carnival cruises and stuff, right?
Yep.
And they're trying to drown out their misery in the bottle.
Pain and all, yes.
Oh, they got unlimited drinks on there. They trying to drown it out in the bottle and listening to music. But guess what? At the end of the night on those cruises, they be real.
Pain's still gonna be there.
The pain is there. They real big and they go to sleep, right? Then they wake up in the morning and they see some of these families that are coming there. It makes them more miserable. Once that liquor wears off and they wake up in the morning and they go into that buffet to eat again, reality sinks in. Dang, I had to sleep alone again last night. Listen, they have to daily live through the hurt and the pain. Daily.
And that's why they're so and they're so bitter and don't want to go get therapy. I'm gonna tell you like this, I got family members. And we all done saw it in the hood. I got family members. I'm not gonna say what they are related to me. I'm gonna just call out 3 chicks. 2 of them dated drug dealers. 1 of them went to jail at a young age by dating a drug dealer. They got popped with 7 keys. Another one, she married a drug dealer. He abused her so bad. Now she got a nice dude. She abusing him. You know what I'm saying? Then I got another cousin who dude used to beat her up in high school when they was young. Went in the house and beat up in front of my cousin, her brother. Like, dude, what the hell you doing? Now she married him with a chubby kid. He don't spend time with the kid. He's just a loser. And brother, that's what they like, bro.
That's what
I can go on and on and on.
You're right. Yeah, brother. There's so many stories that you're right. But I appreciate y'all for coming on. Thank y'all so much.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I need to book a session with you too. I need to book a session with you too.
Definitely, brother. Book the session. Definitely book the session. Erica,
Well,
thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you, dear sister. Come back anytime, and you can have a conversation with me. To this brother, you know, before I log off, you keep running your mouth, and you have such a problem with everything in here. I seen your request. I seen your request earlier. This is your last chance before I wrap up. What's your problem, brother? What's your problem?
Yeah, you was on this joint lying. You know what I'm saying? This be on here lying, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. They be faking the funk.
Who's faking the funk? What are you talking about?
A lot of dudes, a lot of people doing it online. I really don't feel like they be.
Who's lying? Who's lying? What are you talking about? Who lying?
Your main man you just had on here had a bunch of stories too. And Shorty looked like she was high.
You don't think you look like that?
I mean, I might do look like that.
Yeah. You've been puffing tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, at a high level. Yeah, I'm good though. I'm financially stable. You know what I'm saying? A young guy that got his morals together.
You got your own place?
Absolutely.
Is that where you at right now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
I drive 2 Teslas. You know what? I'm gonna give you a little walkthrough. Because you don't believe me.
Let's see what you got.
1 Tesla charging in the crib. Of the garage. So it's my dog right here. I got 2 of them too. Another Tesla charging. Everybody gonna say, "Oh yeah, this mom's crib." No, I ain't at my mom's crib though.
Well, show us your crib then. If it's yours,
Come on, Prince.
You live by yourself?
What?
Okay, well then, who else live with you?
My kids.
You and your kids. That's it?
Yeah. The crib.
Just you and your kids?
Yeah.
Where's your woman at? Why are you not with their mama?
I mean, you know, things happen.
What do you do for a living?
Now you're getting personal.
Brother, I don't know if I believe that it's just you there by yourself and that's your crib. With 2 Teslas? What do you need 2 Teslas for? Why you got 2 of them?
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe you just live there by yourself. If you got all that money, why you ain't got no house cleaner to clean your house?
Ain't dirty.
If you got all that money, why you don't have a house cleaner? Why you don't have a maid or something? That place is filthy. You got garbage bags, brother. I seen it, brother. I seen it. You got garbage bags all in that room.
What room?
The room you just try to hide. It's dark in there.
Right here?
Yeah, that room you just came out of. It's garbage bags and stuff all up in there.
Hold on, chat.
No, I already seen it, brother.
No, because you talking crazy.
No, I already seen it.
Oh, you talking crazy.
You got trash everywhere. That place is a mess.
That's baby stuff.
No, I saw some garbage bags, brother. You're not in the room that you was in. You're not in the room that you was in.
Right here?
Yeah, there you go.
That's clothes.
You got clothes and garbage bags. You got stuff everywhere. That place is a mess.
No, it ain't, bro.
You talking about your kids live there, which ain't no kids even there.
Yes, it is.
You didn't show every room is empty.
They here.
Shout out to $1 Million Spot. He said that dude lying like he lived with his single mom in the ghetto. He lived with a bunch of dudes.
Who, me?
Shout out, brother.
Bro, I live with a bunch of dudes. Why would I live with a bunch of dudes?
Brother, that house is empty. There ain't no kids in there.
It is kids, bro. Look,
That's your mama's house. You on the show the pic.
absolutely not.
That's your whose house is that?
Absolutely not.
Brother, ain't no kids
Yo,
there. You just got it's a
yes,
bunch
it
of toys.
It is. They sleep, bro. We on the East Coast. It's 2:40 in the morning.
They sleep. You just showed all the rooms. Ain't nobody there sleep.
Yeah, my young boy went to his grandma's crib. You know what I'm saying?
Are those real locks or fake? Are those extensions?
No, they real. But they real.
They not no. They could be real from the root, but do you got extensions?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not because I mean people don't know who I am on here, but I'm definitely somebody, and I'm coming back out to my garage.
Well, who are you? Why don't you tell us who you are?
I don't want to tell y'all. Y'all figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And I know they probably think I'm fraud. Oh, this ain't this. No, this is that.
Shout out to $1 Million Spot. He said he's squatting.
He said I'm squatting. Wish I was. Hold on, let me get my keys, man. What y'all want? What y'all want the keys to, man? What do y'all want the keys to, man? What y'all want the keys to?
Brother, who are you? If you somebody so important, listen, if you were somebody so important, you would be able to state who you are.
I don't gotta stay who I am.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
what are we talking about?
I don't gotta stay who I am.
Wait, hold on a minute. If you were somebody so important, you would be, I'm serious. You would be able to state your name, who you are.
What y'all want? What y'all want? What you...
Brother, if you were somebody so important, you would be able to state who you are. So who are you?
I'm underground boxing news. Mister, did I mention that?
You from underground boxing news. Your name is Underground.
Yeah.
So if I look you up, I'm gonna find you.
I mean, you might not, because I just started my situation. But I hope you do look me up. But it ain't gonna tell you what I do.
I don't see I don't see nothing that no company or nothing underground boxing news.
All right, well, good. If you don't see, that's good then.
What's the company supposed to be?
It's me. I'm the company. I'm him.
You're a boxer?
I'm not a boxer. I used to box back in the day.
What are you then, brother? Just say it.
I guess I'm just media. I'm boxing media. That's all I am. I'm just boxing media. You know what I'm saying? Turned out quite well for itself. And that is it.
Brother, have a good night. You was talking all that smack in the comments, but you ain't even really got nothing to say. He was talking all that smack. Folks, thank you so much for rocking out with the Black Guru tonight. I'm gonna try to come, God willing, I'm gonna try to come midday tomorrow. Midday, don't miss it. Don't miss the stream midday. It's gonna be fire, trust me. It's gonna be fire. Midday stream tomorrow. We're gonna get into some things. We got a lot to say on this topic. I already know these women, they definitely gonna be mad. They definitely gonna want, I wanna talk, I wanna speak. They definitely gonna wanna speak. So don't worry. And oh, you gonna come on midday? Okay, good. Have you get your hair done, get your hair ready, throw your wigs on, whatever y'all gotta do. Get yourself together so that you can come on the live. Appreciate y'all. Thank you to everybody that donated. Thank you to everybody that tapped the screen, hit the like button, whatever you guys did, shared this stream. Special shout out to the people that sent the super chat, bought badges. Wouldn't be able to host these live streams without your support. Thank you so much, folks. Have a good night, good morning, whatever time it is for you throughout the world. And until next time, see you again. Appreciate you. We'll see you hopefully midday tomorrow.